Nobody would have told me that my first year of blogging would be so much work. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Camila and I make videos all about social media and content creation. So if that's up your alley, welcome. I've not yet talked about this on this YouTube channel, but I'm also a blogger and I have had my blog going on a year now. It's been more like 11 months. I started this blog in January of 2023. So we're coming up on 1 full year and I want to share all my experiences, mistakes that I've made, the traffic that I currently get at 11, months or 1 year, and if I have made any money so far. Another thing that I did want to mention, when I am on YouTube, it is so easy to see so many other successful bloggers in this space. If you type in anything in the YouTube search bar, you're gonna get flooded with other successful bloggers, and I found it difficult to actually find other bloggers like me on YouTube and just on the internet in general talking about their experiences and their first year of blogging. Though I see a ton of other successful stories online, make money in your first year, etc. This is more of a realistic perspective, also from somebody who didn't know a thing about blogging 1 year ago. So this is where I'm at now, 1 year later. Let's just jump into it. A little bit about my blog. I am in the niche of self-care and beauty. I have, and this is a beginner thing, 100%, I have changed my niche kind of a few times in the last year, and I plan to once again. I want to revolve my blog more so around content creation and social media. I'll still include the self-care part since I have so many blog posts on self-care, so I'm not going to scrap any of that, of course, but I am trying to narrow my niche down a little further, and I am in the next few weeks going to be undergoing a slight niche change where I'll be introducing more topics of content creation and social media. One of the big reasons why I'm doing this is because running different social media platforms on different topics is very difficult. For example, in this YouTube channel, I like to talk a lot about content creation and social media, so I really want my blog to reflect a lot of my YouTube channel so that I'm killing two birds with one stone pretty much. So that's what's going to be happening for my blog in 2024. Nobody would have told me that my first year of blogging would be so much work, and I wanted to start a blog honestly to start an additional stream of income for myself, and I did a bit of research, and of course I found all of the other successful bloggers preaching that it's easy to start a blog and anyone can do it, which is 100% true, but a lot of new bloggers underestimate the amount of work that goes in. And even just being 1 year into my blog, I am nowhere close to taking this on or really monetizing it yet. It's important to have clear expectations when you start blogging that you may not start making money your first year or even your second. You will be working for free, so knowing all of these things is really important. 1 year into my blogging journey, I have about 50 to 60 blog posts up. Now, of course, since I have changed my niche a few times, because when I first started blogging, I was just all over the place. I did not know much about running a blog, and I didn't know that you even should have a niche, so I honestly would write about anything I wanted to. I had no strategy, and this is what led me to actually getting a blogging coach. So I had one-on-one blogging sessions with a coach I found online. I actually found her through Pinterest, I think. I was with her for about 4 months. She really taught me the groundwork of blogging, all about choosing your niche, writing about your niche, SEO, and keyword research. These are all new things that I did not even know until this past summer. So about 4 to 5 months ago was when I really started understanding a lot of these fundamentals of blogging. In this 1 year, only half of the year or less, I actually have had strategy and have not been so blind with what I'm doing. If you are starting your blogging journey, 100% try to lean on others for support and questions, whether that's finding a mentor or a one-on-one coach or buying a reputable blogging course or program. I didn't really want to go that route. I didn't want to spend too much money, but you know what? Getting a blogging coach wasn't cheap either. So there is that initial investment that you have to put into your blog. Otherwise, it's going to take you a really long time to learn all of these things by yourself. If you do want to learn things by yourself, YouTube is the greatest teacher. There are so many people on here that you can learn from. Okay, so moving on to some of the mistakes that I made in my first year of blogging. The first one off the bat would be buying an expensive theme. And you know, I actually am not even using this theme anymore, so you're gonna laugh, but I actually spent $400 on a WordPress theme. I thought I was gonna get, you know, really serious into this blog and into a website, and I wanted it to look good. And I realized that this theme was, in the end, was not even what I was looking for. I think when you don't know anything about creating a blog, it's really easy to fall into purchasing unnecessary things. I have learned now in your first year of blogging, at least this is my point of view, don't worry about what your blog looks like as much or about your theme. In your first year of blogging, you're really just trying to get your blog posts out that are SEO and keyword optimized so that we can start, you know, building traffic. If you are starting a blog and you don't even have any posts out, don't worry about buying a theme whatsoever. Just go with the free version and skip all that headache. Another mistake that I made, and it also involves themes, is even when working with free themes, stop worrying so much about what your blog looks like, because there's not going to be any traffic going to it anyway. I spent so many hours changing my themes or editing what my website looks like, only to, you know, later on in the next few weeks, change it once again. And I'm doing all of this work, I'm putting in all this time, and I have very low traffic. So it's not a good use of my time. I think once you actually start gaining decent traffic or significant traffic, that's when you should say, okay, it's time to really upgrade what my website looks like, or even consider maybe buying a theme or paying somebody to make a website. But in the beginning phases, don't spend your time or money. A third mistake that I made, and this kind of goes back to, you know, getting mentors or coaches or paying for programs and courses. I did not do this until about like 5 or 6 months into my blogging journey. And in the first 5 to 6 months, it was a very, very slow start. I was pretty much trying to teach myself everything. I was trying to save costs, you know, and I still spent $400 on a theme. But in these first few months, I was really just trying to teach everything to myself, and it really took so much time. I ended up paying for the coach in the end anyway, because honestly, it is very difficult to teach yourself everything. And even if you are self-taught, learning information from others is just so valuable. If you are really serious about blogging, maybe in the first few weeks or a few months of your journey, try to look for other resources of support to invest in your knowledge and kind of kickstart your blogging journey so that you have a strategy in the beginning. My fourth mistake, really quickly, is just not utilizing Pinterest in the beginning. I honestly underestimated Pinterest so much. If I can give one quick tip right now, is to utilize Pinterest as soon as you start your blog and as soon as you start pumping out blog posts. Pinterest can take a lot quicker to start getting traffic to your blog than organic traffic from Google would take. Google can take a really long time, especially if you're a new blog. It does not trust new websites as easily yet, but Pinterest is pretty much happy to send traffic over. Keep in mind, I mean, Pinterest can take a few weeks or months for pins to pick up, but that is still faster than Google. Moving on, we're going to talk about traffic. So how much traffic do I get 11 months into my blogging journey? I am currently getting just over 1,000 visitors per month on my website. This traffic is largely due to Pinterest. I think honestly, 95% of my traffic is from Pinterest. I have been getting 1,000 visitors per month on my website for the last 2 to 3 months. And once again, this is due to just pins blowing up, or, on a very micro scale blowing up. But after I saw this surge in traffic from Pinterest, that is when I really started being super serious about Pinterest as a search engine. If I can get 1,000 visitors on my blog per month in my first year of blogging, imagine how much more traffic you can get if you put a significant amount of work into Pinterest. If you're pinning every single day, if you're making, a minimum of 5 to 7 pins per blog post on your blog, these pins are always going to be there. You may as well make them now and then reap the benefits later, whether it takes a few weeks or months for those pins to even start getting traffic. Make them as soon as you can, because you will be happy in the long run. There are a ton of YouTube videos that I watch to help me make really great pins that I think have helped my Pinterest really grow. It's easy to get discouraged on Pinterest. I think the one key that I'll give in this video is just pin every single day, and you can schedule pins. So you don't actually have to go on Pinterest and make a new pin every day. You can create, say, like 5 or 10 pins on one day and schedule them every day of the week. At this point, I'm creating like 2 to 3 fresh pins every single day. By being very consistent on Pinterest, that is where I've noticed my Pinterest actually start to get momentum and get, what is it called? The impressions. So get like a lot of impressions as well. Okay, so lastly, I wanted to move on to how much money I've made from my blog in my first year of blogging. And now, once again, this is a very realistic video. This is not coming from somebody who knew how to blog before. I went into this with zero knowledge, pretty much self-taught, until I had my blog coach come and help me and tell me everything I'm doing wrong. Of course, my blog is too small to, get into Mediavine or other ad agencies. That is definitely a goal. I think you need 50,000 monthly visitors, so still a bit away. But all of the money I've made on my blog comes from affiliate links, and I'm just going to tell you right now, it is a minuscule amount. When you are getting like very low traffic to your blog, do not expect that you'll be making affiliate commission. And if you do, don't be depressed when you see how small it is. So up to date on affiliate commissions from Amazon, I have made like $13. I don't have the number like in front of me, but I was just looking at it earlier today. We all know that Amazon doesn't really pay out good commissions, and eventually, like, I really should start looking at other affiliate websites to get into some higher paying ones. But Amazon was just super easy to get into. Although it is kind of freaky, don't do it too soon, because you're gonna have to make a couple sales to actually stay in the program, and if you get no traffic, that may be a little difficult. People have purchased, I believe, like 37 products from my blog, and of those 37 purchased items, that is where my $13 comes in. So I can see on the breakdown, every single product I get like, between like $50 to like $2 worth of affiliate commission. Most of them are under $1. And once again, just with getting 1,000 visitors per month, imagine you're getting 50,000 or 100,000 plus visitors on your blog, how the affiliate commissions will really start to grow. Honestly, for the first like 8 months of my blogging journey, I was getting pretty much zero traffic. Like, it would be like 10 people a week. Like, there were days where I had no visitors, and my one piece of advice would be to just give it time. Don't give up. It's gonna take a long time regardless. So you need to be patient that one day all of the efforts are gonna pay off. I honestly feel like I wanted to quit my blog a million times. I was 100% there, but keep putting in the work. It will start to get momentum and grow. and you'll be on the other side and you'll actually start believing in the blog other than just feeling like you want to quit. That has been a bit about my journey in my first year of blogging, from my experiences to mistakes to the traffic I get and affiliate commission that I've received so far, which I won't be able to get that commission until I make at least $100 because I selected pay by check on Amazon. Honestly, I can't even believe a year has gone by. I think 2023 just flew, and I know 1 year is not, old for a blog, but it's already starting to get its roots into search engines and Google and into Pinterest, and I feel like the foundation is definitely there. I hope this video helped to shine a little bit of light on being a new blogger and to not get discouraged no matter how difficult or long it takes. I am with you in that boat, and we can both just try to grow our blogs together. If you've got a blog and it is 1 or 2 years old or however old, drop a comment below and let me know how your blogging journey has gone so far. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more blogging videos, you can let me know as well, and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for any new videos or updates. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.